question. I just want to know, man. Do you miss stepping in that box, or do you enjoy just focusing on just pitching now?
Hey, like you said, man, that's the jungle out there in that box. And if you if you ain't ready for it, it'll eat you up. No, it was great until they started throwing all speed and first pitch breaking balls, doubling up, pitching me inside, throwing me up, down, all this stuff. The hitters got to go through every day. And then that's when I started to struggle, man. I was a little bit of a hitter, and then it turned into like I don't know if I'm ready for the jungle, man. And it's a fight out there every day. But I tell you what, last year I had a bat in my hand about every inning in between innings. This year, honestly, I ain't really touched one, man. I've kind of let that part of it go. And right now I'm not playing, I'm not pitching, and I sure ain't hitting for a while. So I've been going a little bit crazy, man. I can't sit still anyway. So I went in Chargers equipment room the other day and grabbed my old AP5 out, sitting in the back, and I've been carrying it around with me in the clubhouse. So but other than that, I don't miss the hitting. That stuff's hard, man. But it was cool to be able to see the other guys on the other side and see what it's like. But it ain't fun. But I do enjoy the challenge now. But I sit up on that top step with the hitting coaches, and I act like I know what I'm doing when I'm talking to them. But I know it's hard, man. It's hard.
Wait, are you allowed to use Marucci? Oh, here we go.
Oh, here
Wait,
we
hold
go.
on. Whack!
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Woo!
Give us the play-by-play, Lo.
Tell them about it, man.
Way back. Okay, he's excited. He's fired up right here.
Yeah, he don't show emotion, though.
Hey, let's keep playing. Let's keep
That's
playing
right.
now. As he's crossing home plate, he almost broke my arm on the high five. You just keep watching, keep checking it out. Watch
About
how
blew
my
his
arm bends
UCL
backwards.
out right here.
Oh,
Watch
he
this.
cut it off. Oh, man. But my arm bent backwards, man. He almost broke my arm. He was so fired up, so excited. That's what I love about Big Woo, man. He enjoys it.
All
He's
right.
fired up. And like I say, when he's out there, man, it's a joy to play behind him for sure.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that. But look, the emotion part, man, I don't know what happened. I don't remember touching first base, and I don't remember what I did running all the way to home. I don't remember slapping Locain's hand. So that part, I don't remember. I remember swinging the bat, and that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, you just said you don't show emotion. There was a lot of emotion running around those bases.
Hey,
Playoffs are
like I
different,
said, I
AJ.
don't remember it. I don't know what
blacked out.
happened.
Hey,
I blacked out. That's it.
You said you're using an AP5. That's a Marucci bat, right? Are you
Yeah,
allowed to use those? You went to Mississippi State. Marucci was invented at
I don't.
LSU now.
I know that. That's what I used last year, and I didn't get a hit. And the home run was with a Louisville Slugger. So, and that was the Eric Sogard bat, in which I got a pretty cool story about that. Shogger, I just saw him before I came in. He wanted me to give him a shout out, and this is the perfect opportunity to give him a shout out. I got a little backstory about this bat. So, hit the home run, everything's crazy. We ended up losing that series in Game 7. Get back home, and my dad never asked for anything. And he's like, "Hey," he's like, "You think you could get me that bat that you hit the home run with?" And I was like, "Sure, yeah, I'll call Shog up real quick or whatever." So I call him up and I was like, "Hey, do you by chance have the bat?" And he was in Milwaukee. This is off season. He's like, I think they've already sent all the bats and stuff in the truck down to spring training. I think it's there, so we'll get it when we get there. So I show up, didn't forget first day. I said, "Hey, Shog, you got that bat?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's go back here and look." So we're looking in the back, can't find it. Right? He's like, "Well, it's probably in Milwaukee. I'm sure it's there. We'll get it." Okay, spring training's over. Show up in Milwaukee the first couple of days. I'm like, "Hey, let's go find that bat." Go in the equipment room, can't find it, and now he's like full panic because he realizes that he doesn't exactly know where this bat is, but he's like, "We're going to find this thing." So, come to find out, the assistant Phil on the other side in Milwaukee, he told Phil to if any of the guys that aren't on the team just take their bats and send them down to the minor league side. So I was using the Eric Sogard bat, had his name on it, whatever. So long story short, the bat I hit the home run with got sent down to the minor leagues, and probably what I figured happened got broke in the first live action that it took, and it died a hero that way. And I never got to give it to my dad, and I still hold that grudge against Shogger. And man, it crushes him every time we get to get to talk about it. But I figured he wanted a little shout out on the show, so I figured I'd give him a shout out in that way. That's a perfect way to give him a shout out.